Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rob.
And I'm Kitty Rose.
And we are the Wild Decoelis. Today we're going to talk to you about a new addition to the family. It's our Samsung Family Hub. And when I talk about a fridge becoming an addition to the family, it really has. It's weird to think about it, but this fridge has gone above and beyond with our expectations.
It reminds me of Rosie from the Jetsons. It's kind of like the be all end all to help you manage your day, eat, everything.
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Right?
Yeah, that's
good. So right now we're going to talk to you guys about our top features that we use on a daily basis, walk you through our daily routine using the Family Hub, and tell you a little bit more about those features.
So first off, we'll kind of start with our day and how our day starts. I'm typically up first.
Thank goodness.
I kind of sneak down here before everybody else is up. It gives me a few minutes of alone time, and it also gives me a head start on getting the family ready for the day. Most importantly, the kids ready for the day. But as a part of that, like you'll see in one of the clips here, a huge thing that I really enjoy about this fridge is the morning in review. So when you come down, you kind of select your day, you're able to go in, you're able to actually press play, and the fridge is going to talk to you. And this is where the Rosie from the Jetsons thing comes in.
True.
You can kind of walk away and it gives you a quick rundown of what your calendar looks like. Gives you a quick rundown of the weather. Yeah. And also any headlines that are kind of happening in the area and around the world. And it's just a nice way to kind of touch base with what you have going on in your family, plus also what's going on around the world. And the great aspect about that, like I said, is I can walk away from it and start doing all the things I need to do to help the family get ready for the morning.
Yeah. And then I come down, usually bringing the kids in tow with me. And the first thing that I do, because he's already got his morning brief, he can kind of tell me a little bit more about what's going on in the world. I turn on the radio, and we haven't had a radio in our home for forever. But this has really gotten us back into listening to the radio, which, again, gets us more informed on local events because it is our local radio stations that you can get onto this fridge. So that radio probably stays on for the majority of the day. We usually turn it off around supper time. So It's really great that it's allowing us to actually be more in touch with the world with just those two features.
So another big aspect of getting ready for the day is making sure we have enough groceries in the house for the kids, for their lunches, for supper, and where Katie and I have to take Aubrey kind of 2 towns over for school, we're out of the house in the morning doing that. So if we need anything, it's great to have a shopping list ready. A big feature with this fridge is that it has a built-in shopping list in the tablet that's built into the front of the fridge. And, you know, throughout the day, in the evenings, when we're in and out of the fridge, if we see that we're out of anything, it's right there at our fingertips. So we're able to just punch it in and away we go. Another great thing about this shopping list is that where it is plugged into a Samsung device, it's easy for, say, Katie to get that while she's out on the road. And if I'm at home and I notice something that we're out of, I can quickly enter it in there and it will update onto the shopping list while she's out on the go.
Yeah, and in saying that, I think that brings us to one of the other things that we really use a lot, which is the Samsung Family Hub app.
Yeah.
So what this does is it literally syncs everything that's been put into on the Family Hub fridge onto our phones, which is amazing. Not only can I get that shopping list that we have written out from the fridge, I also can take a peek inside the fridge using one of their 3 cameras and make sure we aren't, out of anything. And you can even tag those items and put when they are going to be going out of date as well.
That's probably the coolest thing about this fridge and the thing that still kind of boggles my mind.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. And that app really helps us on a daily basis, from doing the shopping list and doing the fridge view. Yeah,
the fridge view is really cool.
Yeah.
Being a former cook and having a love for culinary arts, a big app that I really enjoy with this fridge is the All Recipes app. From being able to have recipes to inspire you, right through to being able to plug in the ingredients you might just have around the house in your cupboard and in your fridge, and having it build a recipe for you using that, it's really come in handy at mealtime.
So another huge feature that we absolutely love about this fridge, and this is probably one of the biggest selling features I would push on someone.
Outside of the cameras, it's the coolest part of this fridge.
Yeah.
I mean, technology-wise, the cameras are the coolest. Functionality, this is...
But the right-hand side is called a flex zone. You can actually adjust that to 5 different temperatures depending on what you need to store in that. So there's a regular freezer,
Yep.
There's a soft freeze for your ice cream, there's the meat and seafood, which allows the meats and seafood to be stored at a temperature so that bacteria doesn't grow on it. Then there's your vegetables and your cheese, and then wine.
Outside of the functionality of the Flex Zone with that fridge, another big feature that helps us get through the morning especially is the screen mirroring option. I mean, screen time is always something that we're conscious of as parents and our kids, but let's face it, it comes in handy when you need to get something done. And in the morning time, when we're all getting ready, instead of having Aubrey in a separate room and he's not eating his breakfast or he's fooling around and he's just not getting ready, it's a great way to keep him in the same room as we are, allow us to put a show on that he might enjoy.
That's right.
And then we can monitor him eating his breakfast, which, as parents, I'm sure we all struggle with. So it's great to just have that there so we can keep on top of him.
One feature of the fridge that is definitely, in most fridges nowadays is the water feature. We unfortunately didn't have it before this fridge. It's created a really good independence with Aubrey because he's able to start getting things for himself. And yes, it's only water, but I find he feels so proud once he pours his own glass of water. And it also has created, I think, all of us to drink more water.
Yeah.
I use it before I do a workout in the morning when Rob's gone to take Aubrey to school. And Aubrey also is getting more water in because he enjoys getting it himself and seeing how it works. It's definitely something we would recommend to people.
Absolutely a recommendation. Yeah, we know that buying appliances can be overwhelming and confusing by times, so we hope that you found this information a way to make things a little easier for you in your decisions.
Thanks for watching, and remember, if you like this video,
make sure you hit that subscribe button
and that like button,
and make sure you leave a comment to let us know what you thought of this video.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
All right, bye for now.